Scott Disick infatuated with Khloe Kardashian's latest look. Scott Disick is completely enamored with Khloe Kardashian's latest look, and he wasn't afraid to show it either. So what did Khloe wear to catch Scott's eye? And what did he have to say about it? Kardashian fans have called out Khloe Kardashian and Scott Disick's close relationship. Even though Scott Disick shares children with Kourtney Kardashian, and even though things did not work out for the long haul between Kourtney and Scott, Disick is still very much part of the Kardashian family. He films scenes for the family reality show, and he even spends time regularly with family members, including Kourtney's sister, Khloe. Over the years, Kardashian fans have called out the close relationship that Scott and Khloe have, with some people even shipping these two. Based on the latest updates from Khloe showing off her latest look, Scott Disick was practically gushing over it, and he had nothing but nice things to say. Scott Disick enamored with Khloe Kardashian's latest look. Khloe Kardashian put together a stunning ensemble for the wedding between Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez. For the big event, Khloe rocked a pink strapless gown. She uploaded several pics online showing off the dress, and Scott was one of many people who loved the look. Scott Disick wrote of Khloe's special outfit, "God must have broke the mold when he made you. Get it, my clobbered." The wedding between Amazon mogul Bezos and Sanchez was a star-studded event, and a lot of people went big for this special occasion. The wedding took place in Italy, and there were many other famous names in attendance for this big event. Some of the attendees included Bill Gates, Oprah, Gayle King, Usher, Sydney Sweeney, Leonardo DiCaprio, Orlando Bloom, Tom Brady, and more. Kardashian fans react to Khloe Kardashian's glam wedding look. Based on the reactions from Kardashian fans online, it seems Scott Disick wasn't the only one smitten with Khloe Kardashian's outfit for the big event. In addition to showing off this stunning look from the wedding and impressing Scott Disick and other famous friends, Khloe Kardashian also celebrated a birthday recently, and many of her biggest fans agree that she has never looked better than she does right now. Khloe has put in the work to slim down and keep the weight off, and because of this, she can now wear the types of dresses that she wore to this major wedding, and her fans love to see it. In the dazzling, ever-unpredictable world of Kardashian fame, fans thought they had seen it all, until Khloe Kardashian strutted into the spotlight last night with a look that left jaws on the floor. But no one seemed more stunned or smitten than Scott Disick. The event? A high-profile Hollywood charity gala for mental health awareness, hosted at a palatial Beverly Hills estate glittering with A-listers. The look? A custom silver corset gown by Balmain, hugging Khloe's famously sculpted frame like it was poured on, with a thigh-high slit, sheer mesh gloves, and silver stilettos that could slice hearts in half. Her platinum waves were styled into soft, old Hollywood glamour, and her smoky eyes and nude lips screamed both elegance and dominance. But while the cameras clicked and influencers posed, there was one person who couldn't take his eyes off her: Scott Disick. He stood near the edge of the red carpet, frozen mid-conversation, drink in hand, lips slightly parted. Khloe, always the queen of casual shade, shot him a sly smile, knowing full well she was the showstopper of the night. "Yo, Khloe looks like a damn goddess," Scott was overheard muttering to a friend, not even pretending to be subtle. According to sources inside the gala, Scott remained visibly distracted all evening. Every time she walked by, he'd stop talking, said a fellow guest. He wasn't even subtle about it. He just watched her like she was floating across the room. This isn't the first time Scott's admiration for Khloe has stirred up rumors. The duo has long shared a unique bond, part sibling-like, part flirtatious, and completely inseparable at times. Fans have speculated for years about the true nature of their relationship, especially given their undeniable chemistry on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But last night, that chemistry seemed to be radiating a new kind of energy. He's seen her in glam before, but this was something else, a close insider shared. He couldn't stop complimenting her. He told her she looked like she stepped out of a dream. And when she laughed,
Scott
he
hovered
looked like he
close,
caught
feelings
offering her
all over
champagne,
again.
cracking jokes, and flashing his signature smirk. Khloe, meanwhile, played it cool, occasionally leaning in to whisper back, laughing in that way that only Scott seems to pull from her. The two were spotted sharing a private moment on the terrace, overlooking the city lights. No cameras, just whispers, just sparks. I think he's realizing what the rest of us already know, a family friend dished. Khloe's glow-up isn't just physical. She's stronger, more confident, and completely magnetic right now. And Scott, he's noticing, hard. Social media blew up as soon as images of them together surfaced. Fans were quick to comment on their undeniable chemistry. I don't care what anyone says, Scott and Khloe were meant to be. The way he looks at her. Please. Kourtney who? Scott's eyes were glued to Khloe all night. And honestly, I support it. Khloe is in her goddess era, and Scott is just realizing what he's been missing. Even celebrity blogger Perez Hilton couldn't help but stir the pot, posting a side-by-side of Scott's dazed face and Khloe's fierce pose captioned, "When you realize your soulmate's been hiding in plain sight." But the million-dollar question remains, is this admiration just friendly affection, or something deeper? Khloe, as usual, isn't giving anything away. When asked directly about Scott's attention, she simply smirked and said, "Scott always hypes me up. He's my ride or die. That's all I'll say." Still, sources close to the Kardashian inner circle say there may be more than meets the eye. Scott's always had a thing for Khloe's spirit, a longtime friend of the family revealed. He's always called her his twin flame. And with everything he's gone through, losing his parents, his rocky relationships, Khloe's been the one constant. She's the anchor in his chaos. And lately, Scott has been making some changes. He's been seen hitting the gym, cutting back on the party scene, and even posting more thoughtful captions on Instagram, many of which fans think are thinly veiled shout-outs to Khloe. One cryptic post from last week simply read, "Sometimes the best things are the ones you took for granted until now." Coincidence or confession? As for Khloe, she's been radiating a different energy lately. Ever since her much-publicized split from Tristan Thompson, she's focused on herself, mentally, emotionally, and physically. "I'm not chasing anyone anymore," she said during a recent podcast. "If someone wants to show up for me, they will. And if not, I'll still shine." Could Scott finally be the one showing up? Fans certainly hope so. The idea of a Khloe and Scott romance isn't just entertaining, it's poetic. Two people who've supported each other through every heartbreak, loss, and scandal. Two people with undeniable chemistry and shared history. Two people who might just be realizing they were meant to be more than best friends. And if last night's stolen glances, shared laughs, and subtle touches are any indication, this story might just be heating up. Scott Disick may have started the night admiring Khloe Kardashian's gown, but by the end of it, it was clear. He wasn't just infatuated with her look. He was infatuated with her, the real her. And for fans watching from the sidelines, it's one more twist in the Kardashian universe they never saw coming, but now can't stop rooting for.